thing that I spent a lot of last episode trying to find was like right here. Guys, I'd be continuing to record stuff, but I've already technically recorded this episode, but then the thing decided to die. But I actually have an even bigger trouble. That being a freaking dragon. Okay? I've got to lure that thing away from my stuff. Oh no! It's coming after me again. Where is the dragon? It's right there! It's right there. Okay, I need to run. I need to run. I need to run. I need to run. And lure it far, far away. I think that this is what's been causing all these creeper explosions, okay? This has been going ham on everything. Okay, so, yeah. Like I did say, I already did technically record this episode, just, dragon decided to obliterate me. So, because I've already recorded the episode, I'm gonna try to cover that which I did cover without actually having to redo all those things, because that'd be annoying. Let's see. I'm gonna be in third person. Look into that part of the woods, because I do not want to be murdered by a dragon again, because... Ah! Okay. Yeah, the dragon plowed through that tree. Okay. So my corpse is somewhere around here. I believe the dragon killed me in the water. But I'd have to find my other corpse in order to see where I actually died. Yeah, I was just exploring this way when a dragon showed up, of all things, to just ruin my day. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to find my other corpse. Yep, this is where I died, and we can see a big hole where I was, and as well as my flesh. Yeah, I just hope the dragon doesn't show up again, because, it's an extremely destructive creature. It needs to be hunted to death. And it destroyed my grave? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'd, like, made a set of iron armor and stuff. Okay. Wow. That is... Wow, dragons are destructive. And it's somewhere in that forest. Ah! I know that I haven't introduced you guys to what this is, but this is the thermometer. And, wait. Is there flux? There's flux here. Okay. You guys don't know what that is, but flux is very, very bad. So, I can scan all this stuff to gain additional knowledge. Oh, wrong sword. Yeah, this is a cursed blade that I made from a sword that is twice as better. But I did not read the tagline that's cursed. Okay. Wait, I can just scan the chest. Get a bunch of knowledge. And I'm hearing an awful lot of giggling, and I don't like this. Oh, that's actually quite good. Although I don't know if the giggling is, like, an evil thing about to steal my soul. Like, if you guys can't hear the giggling, I've gone crazy, guys. Let's see, I don't really need these things. I mean, I'd prefer that if I were an actual carrot. Okay, I can't always come back here. Wait, first, scan the walls. So, what I showed the last time I recorded this episode was how to craft the Thermonomicon, which, the way that you craft it is that you create this Salus Mundus stuff, which, as the book said, you can... Actually, I showed how to create that. Never mind. So you craft some Salus Mundus, and then you sprinkle it onto a bookshelf, and then you get the Thermonomicon. Wait, and then you can... where's the giggling thing? Oh, the thing that's giggling is probably these. Whoa. That's a fairy. Either way. Yeah, so the Thermonomicon will give you a bunch of instructions, including to create the thermometer, which is crafted like this. but it's crafted inside of a special crafting thing, which I can't quite describe right now. Oh, normal carrots! Yes! Things are gonna try to murder me. I should sleep. No! Okay, I guess I can explain stuff while waiting for zombies to leave. So, in the book, it will say to create this thermometer using one of each V crystals on a arcane workbench, which arcane workbenches are made by sprinkling some more of that Salus Mundus on top of a crafting table. And you can then use that crafting table to craft the thermometer. And the thermometer, the way that it works is that you look at something, and if you haven't scanned it before, like letters, it shows a little sparkle, and you can scan it and learn something new. And as you learn new things, you'll make observations. So right now I've made a bunch of observations regarding polymancy, golemancy, thaumaturgy, and the fundamentals. And then these observations are prerequisites for being able to unlock new parts of the book, such as the thaumaturgy section. And as you continue to go on this, you can, for example, I'm going to be creating some more Salus Mundus, and you're going to use it on a cauldron to create a crucible. And that will, in turn... Wait. Oh, I can scan the bed as well. And I'm going to, in turn, use that to craft a bunch of stuff. Oh! Okay, something is out there. I'm not a fan of this. Either way... By the way, pretty much the Thermonomicon will tell me how to do everything, and one of the things that I did do is that I created an iron-capped wand by doing that and that, which I put it on my magician's workbench, but it will allow me to craft new things, giving me access to an entire new section. As I click the complete section, as I complete these prerequisites, and then it will allow me to create new things, such as a copper-capped wand, which will in turn do things like, oh yeah, like, you can now do new things. I can't exactly describe those new things because I don't have access to showing these new things, but pretty much the Thermonomicon tells you how to do everything in this mod, which is one reason why I wanted to get this super quickly, because the Thermonomicon is awesome. However, there are these, like... Okay, so that's from Mystical World. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna be... Okay, I can sleep now. Yeah, as you guys can tell, I've been killed by that dragon a lot. There are things that have just been coming out of the night and murdering me, although the dragon actually came at me in the middle of the day. And thankfully that, like, demon... like, skeleton thing that was sniping me from 50 blocks away is dying too. I do have this sword here that does deal 20 attack damage. Whoa. Okay. What was that? It gave potion effects? It gave potion effects? What? What? Guess I've got enough food for a while, though. Oh, goodness, another one of those annoying things. Yeah, I'm just gonna scan a few things and be on my way. Okay. There's something here. Okay, what's shooting me now? Oh, another one of those mutant skeletons. No. Okay, I'm hiding in here now. Why are there so many mods that are just more creative ways to kill me? Okay, I'm just gonna run home. Go. They shot me. We've also got these, like, guys here who have not attacked me, so I'm friends with them. And you can also scan mobs, so, like, I've scanned those guys. Ravens, ironically, have been perfectly fine, despite their, like, infamous nature of being, like, a symbol of terrible luck. Like, it's not like I've walked across the street to a raven, and then all of a sudden, like, lightning strikes me from the sky, and then I die. Unlike dragons, who I guess can just show up out of nowhere, which is making me entirely hesitant to go that direction in the slightest, because there would be dragons. Although, oh yeah, I also did find pentacle. I don't know what it's used for, but I have it. And I can use it for something. I am very much nervous, though, because I know a dragon's, like, right next to my base now. And, I don't know if you guys are aware, but, oh my gosh, that forest's on fire. Probably is our burning neighbor. Wait, my corpses have come back to haunt me. And I don't think they're friendly. Oh, they're just chilling. Wait. One of them dropped my brain. As you guys can see, it's not exactly the biggest thing in existence. And yes, I know that it's just a normal Thermocraft thing. I know that this may be an irrational fear. But oh my gosh, the dragon's right there! It's right there! It just flew from there to there. It's burning down that forest now. I mean, I did get this ability totem for speed. So maybe I could just give myself that. Oh, it says I need 7 player levels to activate it. So I won't have the speed protection to protect me from a stinking dragon. I should probably figure out which mod the dragon comes from, but in order to do that, I'd have to, like, install a what am I looking at mod, look at the dragon, and then, like, pause the game to search Google for how to kill dragon from whichever mod. Or I could just pray that the dragon stays away and minds its own business, like dragons are not known to do. Now, I can understand why medieval villagers like to murder dragons. Okay, I just was taking a quick peek as to where the dragon is. Yeah, and that looks like it's about to face towards me, so I'm gonna just keep on chilling over here. So I'm needing 3 sugarcane to demonstrate something because I need paper. So I guess I'm just gonna harvest 1 sugarcane from the base so I can show you guys theory crafting. So scribing tools are crafted like so, with black dye, some variety of feather, and a glass file. Glass file is being crafted like bottles, except with a bit of clay. And a wood table from Thermocraft is crafted like so, just a few slabs and some wood. And then if you right-click it with the scribing tool, you will get this, which is a scribing table. And also, this is the magical workbench thingy that I crafted the thermometer on, and it's also where I put my wand onto. This functions identically to a crafting table, except it can store these V crystals and actually use them. Either way, so you put the paper in the top right corner and you put the scribing tools there, and then you like keep on using stuff until you get these question marks there. Oh, I guess I'll do that. And every time you click the question mark, you get a variety of things. And then you select something like this, and then if you spend when you spend all of your things, you can complete a theory, giving you those perks to your theory progress. Theory progress being shown under knowledge totals, right here under theories. So as you can see, I've got 1 theory under fundamentals and 1 for artifice. So actually, I'm going to craft 1 more of the Salus Mundus because I want to try to make a crucible, and crucibles require Salus Mundus to create. As you guys can see, normal crafting table, just extra magic stuff. By the way, Salus Mundus has been created. I have collected the cauldron from one of those places, and now I have to set it up. So I actually have this like 1-use flint and steel, the fire starter, which I'm going to be using because I think that's a pretty cool feature. I think that should be in vanilla Minecraft, actually. A cheap, easily accessible alternative to flint and steel, or fire charges, which are hardly known for not being expensive. A blaze powder, gunpowder, and coal just for 3. I'm pretty sure in vanilla Minecraft it's only 1. Yeah, like flint and steel uses would do that. I am terrified of the dragon coming for me. Okay, it's not up here. Ooh, goodness! It's still coming this way, though. If I go to F5, you guys can see that it's like right over the crest of the hill. I'm gonna hop back into my cave. right now. I really hope it doesn't end up spawn camping me. Oh, I forgot to get what I was coming for, which was actually to get water. That dragon's really close. Okay, water obtained. I'm just having to not think of the inevitable cause of death, because that dragon is going to pop up from over there, and I'm going to die several times, and it's going to be sad. And I'm assuming that it's not built to be weak, so I'm just going to, I guess, create another chest in preparation for my demise. And if you guys think that this is an overreaction, it's not. The dragon killed me like, okay, never mind, just 3 times earlier. And admittedly, I also was killed by a super, like, big skeleton. But those, like, those guys are big, burly, and I don't like them. Although I guess I do have the cursed blade that I could use if worse were to come to worse. By the way, so this alchemy thing says, I can use a cauldron to get the crucible. And what you want for the crucible is to have 1 block of space between it and what you are attaching it to, because you are going to have to end up like lighting a fire underneath this. Now, naturally, that's not netherrack, so the fire is not going to last for very long. But hopefully it'll last for long enough for my magical means. You also can fill these things up with water, which is what you have to do. And now the Thermonomicon says, hey, you've done the thing. Now let's start to introduce you to alchemy. So you can try to create nitor by putting in glowstone dust as well as this stuff. Now, what's nitor used for? Oh wow, it has several colors. But it's used for Thermcraft seals as well as these things, and 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 these things. Ah, my gosh. But I don't think I need to create the things right now. And according to the book, if I shift right click, it just empties it. Maybe without a shield. Yeah, just drain it out. If the dragon's not nearby, I can try to go back to get that glowstone. The dragon is still right there. Ah, okay, so I actually do have a plan here, guys. So, I'm going to toss everything into this chest, including my armor. I'm going to stab them with the cursed blade. The cursed blade takes away my health. However, it does 20 attack damage, so it's a very beefy weapon. Oh, never mind, the dragon just went away. Oh, never mind. It's coming back. It's coming back. Okay. You see, there's the dragon. Oh, they're actually not so bad at a distance. I don't like what they're doing. I assume that they're about to just shoot fire in my face. I'm not a fan of dragons. I mean, I like them in books, but this is not a book. It seems like they're struggling to comprehend the idea that they can just go down here. Ha! Medieval people were right. You can just use a moat, unless they're about to breathe fire on me. Okay, it does not seem like he knows how to do that. They're failing! Yes! Unless I'm just experiencing a massive lag spike, and they're about to succeed. I will say, though, whoever made this mod, that is good animation. having AI, not phenomenal. However, I am perfectly fine with that. Yeah, I can't tell if the dragon's stuck on it. I'm pretty sure they should be flying, like, full speed, right in my face. If I had a bow, I could just shoot them. Wait a minute. I may have a bow. Yeah, roar all you want. You see, I can give sass back now. They can't kill me. Or maybe they can, and they're just waiting for me to go into my home to just sneak in and kill me in my sleep. Oh, and I only have 2 string. Maybe there's an alternate recipe for a bow? Is there an alternate recipe for string? Wait, I could just craft... Oh, silk blocks. Let's see, with a mortar and pestle... Wait, I can craft that. So, mortar... just a bunch of, like, wood and charcoal. Yeah, and I could definitely make a pestle. And a mortar. I assume I just set these 2 down. I can, yeah, do stuff with them. I'll put in a piece of wool. Put that in there. Just get 4 string out. Get a bow. Pull out my arrows. Well, actually, are there alternate recipes for these? Or, okay, a bone shards. How do I get those? Oh, fossil. I don't know how to get that. Let's see, I probably could convert all of my gravel into arrows. Well, if push came to shove, because these ravens just kind of drop feathers for fun. So I've got plenty of feathers. Imagine if me shooting this dragon is what allows them to actually fly and kill me. If that is so, I'm going to put that away, and pray for the best. And in case you guys are wondering why my hearts are black, for some reason, the game thinks that I permanently have Wither 2, and yet it's not giving me the damage for that. So it's just being weird. Either way, maybe my 12 arrows would do something to this guy. Dragons are mythical and crazy powerful creatures. There's no possible way that you can cheese a dragon. One does not simply shoot a dragon. Except I just did. Yeah, buddy, look at me. Harvesting stuff. And look at you. Not able to do anything about it. I mean, they probably could, but I'm not going to tell them that they can. Let's see, where's my gravel? Oh, here's my gravel. Okay, I guess if my friend's not going to be leaving anytime soon, I might as well convert as much of my stuff into arrows as possible. Wait, actually, it makes sense if I could create more flint using this gravel. Yeah, I can! I can just use the mortar and pestle to create some more. Yes! Yeah! The whole entire mortar and pestle thing is super convenient. You know, I don't know if this will be going down in the history book anytime soon, but, I killed a dragon, guys. Just give me a few hours to gather up the materials. For like a few 100 arrows. So many arrows have been shot at this guy. So many arrows. Although I am too curious as to which mod they are from, and therefore I do need to kill them. So, I'm pretty sure I have to keep going until the dragon is gone. Because if I log off, the dragon will despawn. And, I don't know how often a dragon will just choose to volunteer itself to be shot at. Unless this is the dragon's plan to just, keep me here for a long time. I'm starting to run out of feathers, which is annoying. This guy does not seem like they're about to be leaving. I have to resolve to abnormal methods to deal with the dragon problem. By that I mean probably the intended way. Hitting it in the face. Unless it's stuck this way too. Oh, never mind. Whoa! Whoa! Ah! The dragon's just destroying all my stuff. No! What? Okay, guys. Okay, I'm wanting to see what this dragon has done. Oh, no. No. And the dragon's just gone. He's just gone now. So I guess if I did log out, it would have been gone. Oh no. It destroyed my entire crop farm. I guess on that note, guys, that's all the time I have for today. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Around.